See, I ate breakfast and I actually feel good though today. But I think it's that orange juice. I think the orange juice making me feel good. See, I don't want to. See, I think I ate a good portion, a little hash brown and a little bit of something, but I think that's what it is too. I ain't overdo it. But yeah, we about to get straight into it. We're gonna go live for like another hour or two. But this is really important, man. Program. What's up, one viewer? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome, 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 welcome. Listen. This video is gonna be so important because it's gonna sum up the major issues in society. It's gonna sum up the struggles of the average guy. Average guy is lost. Average guy life is dismantled to a certain degree. It's all over the place. No structure. No resilience. No discipline. No peace. A lot of people don't understand true peace is a part of the program. True peace is a part of the program. You must be in a rest and digest state. You must be calm, cool, collected. Think of yourself like a plant or some shit, or like a seed or a plant. You got to be grounded. You got to feel secure and safe. So if you're in an environment that is non-conducive towards your growth, you're automatically going to fail. Thank you for the love. You're automatically going to fail. Matter of fact, there's 9 people in here. While there's 9 people in here, go ahead and hit that like button. What's good, Car Edits? What's goody? While y'all in here, go ahead and hit that like button, hit them hearts, and subscribe, because what's good, Ari? Where you from, Ari? Go ahead and subscribe. I'm a lifestyle and dating coach. We need like 3 subscribers to get to our goal that I'm trying to get to right now. So y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And yeah, we're taking over October, Tennessee. Shout out to Tennessee. I definitely had a Tennessee shorty before. I had a shorty from Tennessee. And she talked a lot. I don't know if y'all talk a lot, but she talked a whole lot. Maybe it's because I ain't have no game at the time and she was just talking and I was just listening. But New York, I'm New York adjacent. Shout out to Houston. Hey, everybody hit that subscribe button right now. Don't waste no time. I'm a lifestyle dating coach. Y'all are gonna love it here. I'm in Tennessee too. Shout out to Tennessee, man. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Today's topic is fire. We about to get into it. Why y'all keep saying I look like Felix from Stray Kids? That's like the 8th time I heard that. Oh, you think I'm from New Jersey? Where you from, Ghost? You said Knoxville. You from Knoxville, Tennessee? I definitely heard of Knoxville, Tennessee. Y'all got good food out there? She said, couple minutes from there. Ha ha. Couple minutes from where? Where you a couple minutes from? What you saying? What you saying right now? I need a bacon, egg, and cheese. Where you gonna get that from? Where you gonna get that from? Yeah, happy B-Day. I'm 32. I'm 30. I'm not 32. I'm 30 also. 30 as well. Type shit. What's good, Ryder? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure y'all subscribe right now so we can hit that goal. But yeah, I'm gonna get into the topic a little bit too. If y'all go and look at the last video I just went live. This is the third time I went live. Sometimes I amaze myself when I'm just going crazy like that. I was saying I was a couple minutes away from. Okay. Shout out to Tennessee. I gotta visit y'all. The reason why I had a shorty that was from Tennessee was because I was living in North Carolina, Charlotte, and I met her at the mall. And I just walked up on her, and funny enough, it was her birthday. It was Chick-fil-A. I was in a food court. They got a Chick-fil-A, and I walked up on her and just said some shit. You feel me? And that's how that happened. And we were just on the phone and shit. She was a good girl, but I kind of cut her off a little bit because I forgot why. I think she was just being too. I don't know what she was doing, bro. I forgot some crazy shit. I forgot what she was doing, but I wasn't fucking with it. But anyway, so when you have a program for my fellas out here, this is something that you are enslaved to. This is something you are basically enslaved to. What's good, Cassidy? Where you from? So your program is something you're basically enslaved to. This is the only time in life you want to be a slave. Right? I go by Coach GLW. Shout out to AZ. I'm New York, adjacent. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're new. Lock in. The only time you want to be a slave is when you made the rules. When you make the rules, slavery is great. It's the best thing in your life. It's the best thing. Because win, lose, or draw, I win. If I make the rules, I'm gonna make the rules to my best survival. If I say every day I wake up, I'm gonna eat 2 oranges to start my day, how in the hell can that lead to a negative outcome? I'm gonna go for a walk every day. How can that lead to a negative outcome? I wouldn't even be here right now making this video. I don't know that, but I wouldn't be in the area I'm in if I didn't start walking. The weather's good enough, so I kept walking. And I said, fuck it. I basically did what they call burn the boats. And I stranded myself far enough away from the crib. Now I'm live. I've been live. This is my 3rd live. Let's talk about progress. Your program should progress you. It shouldn't keep you stagnated and still. But all your life you've been kind of constrained through school, through politics, through family. I remember being young and being on timeout. So as long as you subscribe to Ari, you good. Make sure you come back though. Yeah, I'm not always this boring, but we gotta handle business today. Other lives be a little more lit, but I'm kicking some game for the fellas and for myself and for every man needs to know. You can't just create a program. You have to stand by it. You have to stick by it. You have to. That's the only thing that's going to make you great. We are living in nature at the end of the day. Like I said, we were born in classrooms and all this crazy shit, right? But we're in nature now. We're in nature now. And you have to recognize that it's life or death. The weak are afraid of hard work and discipline. Exactly. Shit, I'm afraid of that shit. I guess I'm weak. But I'm going to admit that shit first. I'm not barking. Subscribe to the channel. Stick around. And then ask that question again later. What's up, Ari? So, I know I'm weak in certain areas of my life. Admitting your weakness is the first sign of strength. Exactly. I like you, Cassidy. I like you. Saying all the right stuff. Saying all the right stuff. Or is it that I'm saying all the right stuff and you're reflecting? We're both right. It takes two to tango. But listen, your program is what this video is about. Everybody needs to have one. You cannot go around aimlessly in life. All right, shout out to you, cool. Stick around, stick around. So you need a program for everything in your life, every topic, every subject, everything you do. Otherwise, you're going to be lost in the sauce, literally. I mean, when you come outside, when you leave your doors and you walk outside, it's a million different things that you're going to cross paths with and see. And you have to be prepared for all of it. Not some of it, all of it. You know, one thing I noticed about myself, every time I see a woman that's even remotely thick, I gotta look. I have to, like right now. I can't help it. As soon as I said that, she looked over here. I can't help it. I got a problem. It gotta be the pixels, man. The pixels fucked my mind up, bro. The music, the pixels. Thick thighs saves lives. They ruin them too. But that's what I'm saying. The program for every topic, for every situation, for every scenario, you gotta have, how do you move in this scenario? Like I've been training myself a little, not really training myself, but due to my program, I kind of ignore things I can't have. So that's like kind of what I do. Like if I see a chick and I feel like she has, like this loser just said, if I feel like that shit doesn't have any, if I see a chick and I feel like she not gonna fuck with me, she probably gonna reject me. Like maybe she look like a teacher, maybe she look older, and I know like guys will be like, bruh, you never know, bro, you still gotta try. Nah, nigga, I know. I've been approaching chicks for the last 4 or 5 years. Like I said, when I approached that chick in the mall, I knew there was a chance with her. Like, first of all, black, I know my type. I know the type that's usually more receptive and open. Damn, it's a bee over here. I hate these fucking bees, bro. Motherfucker left as soon as I... So, like I seen the shadow of the bee first. I enjoy scrolling random live feeds. People just be rambling about absolutely nothing, have absolutely nothing going on. Everyone complaining about life. I'll now scroll to the next one. That's what I'm saying. This guy, nobody cares about you, so just you didn't even have to say nothing. Cassidy says, shrink your concerns to only what's in your circle of influence. Stop worrying about what's in your circle of awareness. Now you saying real shit. You saying real shit, but you kind of taking the thunder away from where I'm going. Only worry about what you can change. And that's what this whole video is about. So stick with me. You gotta subscribe and see. I'm not trying to say nothing negative to you, but I've been said that before about it's a lot of dating coaches who say that. Like, I'll give you an example, like somebody named Game God Goldie. He always said, control the controllables. You know, what you can't control, leave it alone. So y'all gotta stick around and see, because I'm going somewhere with this. Just block him. He's trolling you. Whatchamacallit? What's good? Whatchamacallit? First of all, whatchamacallit? I seen you in here before, right? Did you ever get that shark staying out of your pants from this morning? Listen. So, get back to the topic. I appreciate what y'all saying though, but Cassidy stole my thunder, because I'm going somewhere with this shit. Listen. I like the responses, but listen. And I know you listening because you can't respond without listening, but listen. Damn, what was I saying? I was saying something. Damn. It's good. I forgot what I was saying now. That's another thing about your program, though. You got to have elite focus. No matter what nobody's saying, it's not your fault. It's always going to be my fault. Distractions is not, because it could be a good distraction, bad distraction. It wouldn't matter. It's the principle of getting the content out, getting the message out. You were talking about your plan. I know, but I don't remember exactly where I was going somewhere. My plan, stay consistent. Oh yeah. I don't know if this is what I was saying. I think I was saying I know my type, like the type of chick that'll respond to me versus the type of chick that won't. And I was saying like guys are like, yo, bro, you could get any chick if you just keep trying and shit like that. I don't approach so many women. I damn near can mind read the face of the person and know the percentages, the chances. Now you don't know 100%, so you do gotta still shoot your shot. I'm not gonna lie. But damn, I forgot what I was saying. I ain't gonna lie. But let's just say your program, you have to have a plan for everything. See, I can't stop looking at asses, bro. You got a whole man in the car, I'm still gonna look. Can't help it. So my brain is wired to do that. What's good, Flower? Good morning. So let me drop this bomb on y'all, because I was saying this in the last live. Y'all don't be afraid to talk. Don't be afraid to talk. So I was saying to y'all that the average guy, kind of like how I just talked about distractions though just now. Average guy is not focused we live in a world right now where I see women are more focused than guys. Women are more focused than guys. Like, women will literally be focused because everybody has a program. That's the thing that a lot of guys that talk about dating and talk about like relationship advice, they don't realize that women are busy. Not every woman has a life though. Like, let's be real. Not every woman has a life. But as a man, if you don't have one, you can't even get her. That's how ironic that shit is. She could get you, but you can't get her. So that should speak to y'all, fellas. Get a program, build a program, or accept your fate. Nobody wants to hear about trolls and low vibrational shit. Nobody cares about that. Wasting time and being distracted and not knowing what to do with your life and what to do with. Come on, nobody has time for that. I really wish I remember what I was going to say though, because I was about to say some fire shit. I was about to say some too fire shit, but yo, what you call it? Where you from and how old is you? But yeah, the continuation is what life is all about. Like every step of the way is another step to get to another step. Okay, Texas 35. I don't know where I met you at. I think I met you on here. But follow me on Instagram at GameLikeWill30. GameLikeWill30. I think my cousin lived in Texas, but I don't know. I think she might have moved to Oklahoma, but I don't know. But yeah, make sure you do that. Go do that, come back. But yeah, fellas, your program is basically the way you're gonna maneuver in this world. That's all it is. It's not nothing too crazy. It's basic rules that you have for yourself and that you live and die by. Now think about that. If you're gonna live and die by something, that gotta be a hell of a rule. You can't just say anything. That's why the average person won't set no rules, because they can't even fathom how it's. You've been in school and indoctrinated by all of these different programs since birth. You can't even imagine creating a list of rules that you live by that control your reality. Almost automatic, like a nervous system. It just kicks out negativity. It makes you $1 million a month. It helps you. It helps you to get a car whenever you need one. That's what that is. What is the word people call it in therapy? Is called building agency. You build agency support. You support yourself as an adult. You don't run to other people to help you to be you. That's a great life. That's a fair life. The average person is weak, like Cassidy said. Average person is weak. How do we heal the weakness? How do we stop the weakness? You know you don't want to be weak. So then How do you not be weak? You have to create a program, but your program has to have subtle challenges inside of the program. You have to challenge yourself because nobody else will. Life is a selfish type of thing. It'll challenge you because it want to take something from you. Other than that, it don't give a fuck if you soft, and it'll never challenge you again. It just challenge you on its own terms. You want to challenge yourself every day. That's what I had to do to myself. I had to challenge myself to grow. Otherwise, I would stay the same. I don't feel like making this video right now. I'm challenging myself. I don't even care about money. But for the sake of the fact that I needed to survive, I'm going to challenge myself. The average man waits around to walk into, to accidentally see a woman he thinks is beautiful, and then she challenges him. He don't know what to do because he refused to set that up for himself. Why do you chase after women? What's really behind? What's really underneath that? A lack of interactions. The more interactions you have with women, the less chasing. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? Like I told y'all, I can basically see if a chick's, I can basically see the type of chicks that's more likely to respond and the ones that's not. But at the end of the day, I'm still going to shoot my shot because I'm game like Will. And this is a path that I chose in my life. I'm going to shoot my shot. But at the same time, I know who's more likely to say yeah and no. That's the luxury of learning game and approaching women, that you could basically see who's more receptive. Can't predict the future, that's for sure. But when you do something enough, you almost can. It's like if I play chess every day, I basically could predict the outcome if I do this move or that move. I basically could see 4 or 5 steps down the line. Basically. Something needs to change in your life. I don't know who I'm talking to right now. Something needs to change in your life. There has to be a click or a switch that happens in your life to push you over that fucking edge. That is the program, at least for now. You can always add things to your program, but the basis of your program is growth. If you stop growing, so does your fucking program. Your mission, your whatever you want to call it, the day you stop growing, all of that does too. That's how you know that your program is that. Why do y'all fellas think that when some women look at you, they might think you handsome, so yeah, they might smile or say they might look at you. But a big bulk of women are going to do what? A big bulk of women are going to just walk right past your fucking ass. For the same reason this cornball just said, sounds like a bum ranting on the bus. At the bus. He thinks like a fucking girl. Like a woman. I think like a man. So I'll dress down and still make $1 million. But this fucking bitch will watch my video and have a female thought and really believe it like a girl and say, oh, like girls see a guy and see what he got on and then they assume, because they're girls. They don't know what it's like to struggle like that. Women struggle because they have to. Now this is new. This is some new shit that they're doing. But you're a traditional bitch. But I'm saying women are new, like the new age women, like hardworking and all that stuff. You see me right now working. I'm working on myself, and you got some pussified shit to say. But what I'm saying is that that's a part of the program too. I got to be able to see the lack of heart in other men. I have to be able to see it. That's how you win, chat. That's how you win. You look, the road paved to success is on 1,000 skeletons, 1,000 skulls and bones of losers. Like, I have to be able to see this bitch as what he is in order for me to step on his neck to get to the next level. I don't care about this loser. I don't care about this loser. But because I don't care about the loser, guess what? That's manly of me. That's manly of me. And I'm proud of myself. When you control the troll, then you know you've grown. Nexum says, that was probably the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Women suffer the same way men do. I don't know about that, but your problem is your ego. You think you know better than people or that you've suffered more. You're a goober. All right, so ready to read the rest. Goofy. But hold on, let me see something real quick. First of all, this loser presupposed that I have a problem. And I hate losers that do that shit. I've noticed a pattern with fucking weak individuals. They always presuppose that you have a problem. You're on my shit. You understand what I'm saying? So who really has a fucking problem? Because I ain't logging into people's shit that got problems. I only log into people's shit that I either I care about what they say, and if I realize I don't care about what they say, then I dip. Period. You sitting here writing paragraphs and poems like you got a crush on me or something. You see what I'm saying? What you say and what you're doing don't line up. You're giving me your attention, but you're saying I have a problem. It's 1,000. We live in a world full of people with problems. Get off my dick. Chief said, what he say or what? Wait, what? Chief, what you say? What you mean? All I'm saying is this, y'all. Man, scratch that with that clown right there. I'm just saying, people hate success. People hate growth. And that's all you have to do to kill certain people off is grow. Because they can't latch onto you like a parasite if you're growing. If you sit still and you decay, then they can say something to you and possibly strike a chord. That's all this is about. That's all this is about. None of this shit is about. None of this shit is true. None of this shit is true. That people, these losers that come in here say, none of it's true. But yeah, I noticed that weak people, they always presuppose that you have a problem. That's something commonly that I've seen for the last 12 years. They will always do that to somebody who they can't control. They will say, you know what your problem is? Or they'll presuppose that there's something wrong with you because what they think in their wicked ass, sick ass brain is that if I start off by talking shit to this person, or if I talk to this person from a position of pain, like I'm annoying them, like I'm doing something that's bothering them, then I'll feed into their narcissistic puddle or mud, and I'll give them the attention that they can't get nowhere else. That's all that shit be, bro. I'm telling you. So they'll presuppose that you have a whatchamacallit? Like I could have ended that. I could have ended that by just saying this, chat. I could have just been like this. Look at this bitch wild, why go? I could just be like, yeah, my teeth are yellow, My teeth are yellow. That's why you're here. My fingers and nails are dirty too. That's why you're here. Wait. My teeth and nails are dirty. Wait, because my teeth... Wait, hold on. Do you think my teeth and nails are dirty? And that's why you're here. There's 1,000 ways where I could treat you like the bitch that you are. I'm trying to think of the perfect one for your bitch ass. But it's a million ways. That's why I don't just talk like dumbasses that troll. You know, dumbasses that troll, I don't seen everything you saying before. You don't know what the fuck I'm going to say. That's why you here watching. Because you don't know what I'm going to say. You just know that you a bitch. You know, because when you get on media, right, you got to be media trained. You got to be able to not get in your feelings, A. And then B, this is for them slow fucks that want me to just like say what first thing that come to my mind. And then B, it's not only about the trolls. When you study communication skills, there's a million ways to do one thing or say one thing. That's why he would have gave you a smooch if they weren't broke. I love social media, man. Y'all really get me some watch time right now. But no, I'm serious. What I'm trying to tell y'all, like, one thing I struggle with is there's some people who think I'm slow. But one thing I hate about these mother effers is they're always slow themselves. Like, so they try to troll, like, oh, okay, he's gonna fall into my bullshit. But by me even giving you attention is doing that. You can't just sit your bitch ass in here and watch. You gotta say some stupid shit like, let me go back to what this Nexum nigga said. He said, that's the problem. But here's he said, that was probably the dumbest shit ever. Women suffer the same way men do. See, the problem, your fucking problem, is that I'm not saying women don't struggle. You got selective hearing, and you're trying to get me to respond to a specific bone that you got to pick with men. See, a lot of y'all women, y'all hate men. Let's really get to the nooks and crannies of this shit. A lot of women hold resentment for men. So you just mad at men. So the fact that I said that something about how men struggle, you pick that one thing out of everything, and then you trying to say this is my problem. My problem is that women struggle like men. Listen, I know women struggle throughout history many times worse. Arguably, depending on what we talk about. It depends on the context. That's why I'm like, should I even respond to this? Because I don't know if you're a woman or a guy, but that's a bitch made ass comment. Because you're presupposing that I'm being sexist. And that shit just made me mad. Because I'm tired of y'all women popping out the cut saying that stupid shit. Like, if you know you struggle like men, then hold it there and there and there to your chest. Congratulations, nigga, you struggled. Hold it to your chest. Be a big girl. Suck it up and move on. Don't make that shit my problem. It's not my problem. You want to make that shit my problem? I'm a random YouTuber. You want to make your problem my problem. Don't nobody tell you to click on this channel. And then this fucking loser, right here, fucking loser, let me see. Let's see them track marks. What is track marks? I don't even know what that is. Some bitch made shit that only a bitch would know what that is. Chief said, did you reach your cuss limit? What, on YouTube or just in general? I do have a cuss limit, and my cuss limit is a part of my program. I could curse because I'm a grown man. And I save my curses for bitches like you. But, you know, it ain't nothing for me to curse or cuss, whatever you want to call it. I'm just expressing myself. I don't really care if I use a cuss word or not. I just know that y'all are the type of people that come in here trying to create some type of tension because you're some fucking losers. And that's what you're doing. Distracting me from what I'm saying because you think that what I'm saying is some bullshit. But you gotta understand, my message ain't for you because you're a bitch. That's what you gotta understand. You just gotta get off the fucking platform. You gotta get off my nuts. You're still on that emotional as F. Yeah, you're getting the emotional side of me right now. Congratulations. This is what your bitch ass wanted. Don't get mad. And don't get mad because you was emotional in the first place for coming in here. What you said, let me go back and read. Y'all want to play, let's play. Hold on, what you said? Because you said some bitch ass shit. Hold on. Sound like a bum ranting on the bus. Yeah, I felt like that was pretty much bitch made of you. Yeah, so don't be mad that I'm responding. You want to say that shit to my face, so don't get mad that I'm responding. You want to dish shit out because you got problems going on in the house, and whoever picking on you in your house, you can't fight. A lot of y'all got problems in y'all real personal life, and y'all really take it to the internet. It's okay. I understand. Y'all can't beat up the bully at school. I understand. Trust me, I understand. Throw your rocks at my channel, because if my moderators was in here, you would have been banned a long time ago. And I could ban you too, but I'm letting you bitches breathe. Hold on. Did it tickle you the wrong way? What the fuck are you talking about? That's another part of my program too. No more trolls come in here without, I always talk shit back to trolls, I feel like, at least 50% of the time. I can't always waste my day away on you fucking crabs in a barrel, but you know, sometimes at every level of life, there's gonna be bitches. So Wildy Go said, like, I know there to be some bums or had to be bums at some point. Like, I swear to God, this is so crazy to me. Like, you know, like in therapy, right? They talk about the word projection, right? They talk about the word projection. I find it so funny because I have never met somebody in life who was not talking shit that wasn't projecting. Like, I know for a fact that you've shopped at Goodwill before because you just tried to say I have. So I know you have. I know you have. It's never been, until someone proved me wrong. But how could you prove it, right? That's why your bitch ass said it, because I can't prove it. But nor can you prove that anything I got on came from Goodwill, right? But you said it because it's your reality. It's your reality. Not only am I on to that shit, but I've always, no one comes in and talks shit randomly unless it's them. caveman brain. That implies to me someone in your life treats you like the bitch that you are and makes you feel stupid all of the time. Or someone in your past and you have not got over it yet, and now you're in here because you see me, you think I'm young, maybe naive, don't know the tactics, the tricks of the trade, and you're trying to throw your little stones at me. I can tell by them teeth. What? Y'all done being bitches? Are y'all done being bitches? Because y'all not saying nothing no more. I was having fun with you bitches. You wanted some attention, I gave it to y'all. Can't do that every time though, man. It's only like once a month, twice a month. You get that. That's my standard right now for y'all bitches. I gotta put a restraining order on you. But my whole life, every second and minute of my life matters to me. And when a troll comes in here, you come in here trying to throw me off of my, my focus. And let's talk about that real quick. One of the biggest things in the world is distraction. I was just watching the Instagram earlier. I followed this Indian guy, I think he Indian, on Instagram. And he was saying, if the devil can't destroy or stop you, the first thing the devil is going to do is try to distract you. What's good, Tamim? That shit is crazy though. I'm outside. Where you at? So distractions are way more slick, sly, and dirty. Slick, sly, and dirty than just fucking up your shit altogether. Now, fucking up your shit altogether is pretty dirty. I'm not gonna lie. But if the devil finds that, hey, this person is really motivated, what city? I'm really motivated, really focused, really determined, really wants to win, you're going to have a fight. It's not physical. It's emotional, it's mental. That's really all it is, emotional and mental. Almost pathological and biological, almost like it's biological. You're going to face these demons, period. Now, whoever could stay locked in for the longest amount of time with that distraction going on is the guy. It's just like when you try to talk to a chick. You ever notice how guys, they try to, they call it AMOG in the pickup artist community. It's regular black people, what we call it is like black man, no, not black melon, that too, but cop blocking. So if it's a pretty chick and I'm like, okay, I've been approaching chicks all month. I go up and approach this chick. She in a group of like four guys. It's a good chance one of those guys are gonna feel some type of way. But if I just walk up to a chick and no one's around, you still could get resistance from the chick. No matter what you do in life, there's resistance. That's why I'm not mad at the trolls. I don't even block trolls. I don't even block them. When my moderators in here, they get blocked automatically. That don't make no difference to me. But I can't let them come in here and just say anything because I would never let them come in here and just say anything. You know why? You know, I would never let them come in here and just say anything. because they're parasites. Would you let a parasite into your body and just let it chew on anything? Sometimes argumentation is positive, in my opinion. Even when it comes to dating dynamics, one big reason why a lot of guys fail with women, and this is something that a lot of guys don't talk about, a lot of guys are just soft. Period. And they're not even soft. They just lack communication skills. So that woman is naturally, biologically bullying that man. Because it's harder to control somebody than it is to, control yourself. So the woman is usually trying to just control herself. And the man is trying to control another person. It's harder to control another person than for you to be like, well, I'm not going to let you control me. Just like when we went to school, right? The teacher had the hardest job. They were trying to control the whole classroom. The little bastard kids, like, oh, well, they'd never seen how hard it was to control the whole classroom. So they're like, oh, well, so it doesn't matter. Because they don't have no respect or no type of experience to see that it's harder to control, to do what the teacher doing. If they knew, then they would stop. Just off that alone, they would stop. Because they would respect what the teacher was doing at that point. See, everything is not an ass whooping. Sometimes it's just a lesson. You know what I mean? So sometimes you need to learn how to put people through lessons. And I think as a man, that's something that I also want to talk about as far as your program. When you're building your program, a part of your program is discipline. And we was talking about that earlier. But discipline is not setting out to bully women at all. It's having a set of laws that are in place, that if a chick violate them laws, you almost instinctively, knee-jerkingly do what you're about to do. That's all it is. That's all that is. It's no hard feelings, nothing. It's just like how I said, if I could look at a chick and if we're walking past each other and I could tell based on some women, if I'm walking and you see me coming and you don't slow down, or it's little things like oh, I'm already not even trying to put myself in your life, like, because the terms that I'm meeting you on make me feel like I'm a little guy. You feel what I'm saying, bitch? Carlos? So the terms that I'm meeting you on make me feel like a little guy. And if that's the case, then I'm going to treat you like a little bitch. Carlos? If you make me feel like a little guy, I'm going to make you feel like a bitch. A little bitch. And that's just the way that I am wired as a man. So yeah, that's how I feel. So yeah, it'd be the little things. And I think that's my job as a dating coach, to give y'all the every little detail of, right? And then vice versa, right? Let's go into that real quick, right? If women feel like you're a bitch, what do? They do the same thing. They get nitpicky. They get very nitpicky. They get attitudes. They get angry for no reason. You want to match that energy. Now, I think dating coaches out here who tell guys don't match a woman's energy, which I understand why they're saying that. There's many times where you shouldn't match somebody's energy, right? If something's beneath you, you shouldn't match their energy. Like if something's like a behavior, someone does a behavior that I feel like is super low, like trolling. There's many cases and many times where I ignore it because I'm not a troll. I don't identify as a troll, so I'm good. I win by the laws of nature. The fact that you even clicked on my video, I've already won. But if I run into a chick and she think her shit don't stink, that's not a bad thing per se. But who is she thinking that towards is the thing. Like, wait, hold on, troll. Listen to what I'm saying real quick. There's nothing wrong. Where the fuck is he at, man? Fuck out of here, man. Listen. There's nothing wrong with her thinking her shit don't stink. But as soon as she think her shit don't stink, to me, that's where that shit is a lie. Because your shit do stink to me. You know, I can't tell no woman my shit don't stink to them. They get to decide if that's the case. Like, even you people who come in here, right? Y'all get to decide if I have value or not. I can't make y'all believe that. If y'all come in here and y'all say, oh, I feel like trolling him, y'all got that prerogative. I cannot tell y'all what to do. I can tell you what to do. I can't force you on what to do. You feel me, troll? So with a woman, it's the same thing. They either going to think you're sexy or not, period. And I need y'all to understand that. Have y'all ever noticed, troll, I want you to answer this. Have you ever noticed that when you don't pay women attention, what happens? Go ahead and comment. What happens? I'm going to get in your head real quick and give y'all some game. Even though y'all know y'all probably already got some of it, but I'm going to elevate y'all. And we're going to go through this together. Bald charity stream win. All right, man, fuck you, man. You playing it. Oh, I thought that was you, troll. My bad. Oh, I said you playing around. There's some other trolls coming in. My bad, troll. They make you look bad. I thought that was you. What's good, Pill? How you feeling today? I want y'all to comment down below. Okay, these nuts. You a troll, but you actually answered the question. I said, what's the first thing women do when you don't pay them attention? That's the wrong answer right there, though. To me. They don't, in my life, they don't get mad. Unless they really already like you. I'm talking about, like, if they like you, and they're going to get mad. But I'm talking like, just go outside, mind your business, and see. You see a hot chick. Shout out to my boy in North Carolina. Well, yeah, I ain't answered the question, man. What the fuck? So the answer is, anyway, he said run. You telling me to run, or you saying if you see a girl run? Fam, I meant. Wait, what? Oh, you said, oh. Spread love, you ain't answer. Spread love, you ain't answer. I'm gonna give y'all the fucking answer, because y'all ain't answer it right. Even if y'all did answer, I ain't see the right answer. When you see a chick, I'm talking about a stranger, not a chick you go to school with. If you see a chick, I want y'all to do this. Go outside for 24 hours. Go to a busy plaza. Every chick that you see, walk, like right now there's chicks like right next to me inside of this building. And it's a glass window. And I'm walking back and forth past them. Now I'm peeking out the corner of my eye. And I'm seeing if they pay attention to me. But what I'm not doing is what a lot of you creepy niggas do, is what? Y'all put 100% of y'all attention. Oh, look, she look good. Let me stare at her. The average guy does that. Let me stare at her. What's good? Chilling. The average guy sees a pretty woman, right? Now, if you're going to approach. I'm not saying that. Like, if I see a chick that I want, I'm approaching. But there's a lot of beautiful chicks, or let's say attractive women, that are outside that I'm not going to approach. I know I'm not going to approach. So let's play this game instead. Walk back and forth past them and peek to see if they stare. Now, here's the thing about women that y'all don't understand. Women will look at you like a cat will spy on you. Same fucking way. So even though I'm playing that game with them women right there that's sitting down in the store, I can't catch them looking at me. I can't catch them looking at me. Sometimes you can, but a lot of times you can't. I don't know where it's at, bro. Listen, can you walk near and past women 100, not 100 times, but a couple times, 20, 30 times without looking at them in the eyes and smiling at them and doing all that creepy shit? The average guy does all that creepy shit and the bitch only realizes one thing: I'm never fucking that guy. You know why? Because women like guys they can't sleep with. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not some psychedelic. Well, really game is kind of psychological, psychedelic, but they want what they can't have. If they feel like they can have you, then they feel like, especially if it's an older chick, damn, you remind me of all them young guys out there that I could go fuck. Look, like my boy said, he in New Jersey, right? That's what he said. He said, where didn't you read that, what he said? He said he's in, my other boy said he in North Carolina. He said Philly. You know how many niggas is in Philly? You know, look at this fucking beat. You know how many guys are in Philly, right? That are outside, that women, that catcall women. I'm not knocking Philly. Shout out to Philly. Shout out to everywhere else too. I'm urban, I'm black too. I know what, you know, the energy. And before you learn game, you catcall. You catcall. You in a circle full of your homies. You see a thick bitch walking out the store with a fat ass, then you gonna catcall. Let's be honest. And that's not the game. I'm here to break the myth. Game like motherfucking Will. Dropping this motherfucking dope. Hold on. Let me see. Cause I'm telling you, the game I play, what I'm gonna call it I'm gonna call it the I don't know what I would call that. I'm just walking back and forth. They right there sitting down, right there. Two women having a conversation. And there's some other women inside around the little they sitting down around the thing. Just pay attention. Women be minding their business. Men be going out their way to talk to women. And you just fall into this lane that they don't fuck with when you do that. Hold on. I'm an X3 dude, and looking people in their eyes always started beef. I'm talking about talking to women. If you look at a guy in his eyes, why the fuck you looking at a guy in his eyes? I see what you're saying. It's bad bitches like shorty right there. That's right there. She's driving. She look good as shit. They mind their business though, bro. I need y'all to understand that. Every woman has a program. Wake up, go to Starbucks, grab their coffee. They're not thinking about y'all. What's good, Chrome? How you feeling, man? What's good? What's goody Will was at the club last night. They was crawling in there, but still went like 2 for 20 from the field. Damn, that's good though. That you was outside. It's good that you was in the mix, and it's good. Rule number 1 in the game, you have to come in contact with women. You have to. So right there, you did better than 100% of the guys that came in here today. So at least you got 2. You got their number or their Instagram. See, I'm teaching a different type of game right now. I'm gonna call it the walkthrough. I'm gonna call it the walkthrough, the GL Dub walkthrough. See, I'm not hollering at every bitch I see. I'm calling it, shout out to Rich Homie Quan.
I be feeling like the man when I walk through. Like, you feel me? I'm really doing that because let me tell you something. It ain't even about feeling like the man, but that is kind of what it does. When you could be around women and you don't holler at them, do you know that they naturally think highly of you? They naturally, even if like, Chrome, I'm not trying to throw you under the bus. I holler at women every day. I've heard 15 women. Even if you score, even if you get their number, they don't respect you even when you win. Women don't respect themselves a lot of the times, but that's a myth. That's a myth. They respect themselves when they need to, when it calls for it. I'm not saying they don't look at themselves like they look at themselves as like the bottom, like under your shoe. Like they're not. It's not a big deal to them until it needs to be. Meaning, if you approach a chick, right, you could get her number, but now she thinks she's on your level. What if she's not on your level? Should I still approach her? What if she's not on my level? Wide shots. If I'm a basketball player, I want to take wide shots. See, you get better at game when you take more wise shots. You want to be Kobe and Michael Jordan. Like, you want to take wise shots, right shots, shots that your coach will look at and be like, that's my boy. You want to take those shots? You want to take shots that's like Kobe type shots, like, nigga, I'm Kobe. I'm taking this shot because I could do it. Because I know I can make it. I'm the only nigga on the team that's gonna make it. You want to take those shots, and you want to take the secure shots. I don't know what NBA player, maybe I want to say LeBron, but that's who take those secure shots. It's somebody I'm not thinking about right now. Maybe it was even Kobe. I don't know, but let me see. I'm about to read what you said, Chrome. I just want to see what they said real quick. You walking in circles. In a way. But you see I got my phone out, so it ain't like I'm just walking in circles. They know I'm looking at my phone and they see my mouth moving. If a woman looks at me, they see my mouth moving. They see my hands going like this because I'm not a fucking loser. Listen, I told you, sometimes even when I go to parties, I got my phone out like this and I'm texting like this. But I'm just journaling in a public place. Most people don't do that, but I make sure my energy is right and I make sure that I'm taking up space and I'm making sure that I'm in my right state of mind. And you know what women pick up on? Y'all got to be careful. I'm trying to teach y'all the subtleties. They pick up on a lot of things. Like, they pick up on a lot. Like, they pick up on damn near all the little things and everything. Like, okay, peep game. One thing they pick up on, peep this. Does your voice get lower around them? That's one thing. If it don't, they're going to be attracted to you right there. I just seen 3 white girls walk in. I was on live. I kept yelling. Not on purpose, but because I was talking to a troll. And it seemed to me like one of them looked at me and then they, you know when a chick look at you and then she just look back away like, this nigga ain't shit. I'm not worried about this nigga. And you know when you get the other one, when they look at you and they like, okay, he not worried about me at all. He must be somebody. It all depends on the way you were acting, not the way they feel about you or think about you or what you got on. Yeah, what you got on matters a little bit, but the way people process people as, are you important or no? Period. You're only as sexy as important you are. So it's like the halo effect. Let me see. Number. Okay, bet that. That's good. A few try to offer Insta, I decline. Okay, I respect that. I'm big on Instagram. You should follow me on Instagram, Game Like Will 30. But I'm big on Instagram. Instagram is cool to me. very intricate. You could post, post your photos. You could show them a representation of like your wardrobe and like, little shit. You just could keep women in the loop. And then it helps me to take more photos because I'll post on Instagram, then I'll take that same photo and post it on Facebook and everywhere else. Building your media. On my Patreon, I got something called Master Your Media. It's so important to master your media. It's so important, right? And I love that I'm live right now because as I glance inside the see-through doors at this place, everybody else got they're doing work. I'm doing work too. You want to match the energy of the women. The average guy looks bored. He looks like he doesn't have a life. He looks like he has nothing to do. And then you go up and talk to a chick, they don't see no reason to give you their number. Yeah, and it's all marketing, because women are funny, nitpicky creatures. They are the type of creatures that choose up when they see something they like. Period. And even if they don't stay with you, they gonna fuck you if they like you. But hold on. Chrome said, number, if you tried to offer, I decline. He said, nah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, bro, and I still holler at chicks. It's like, I noticed, for me, I see a chick right here, she getting in her car. She look like an older black chick, or maybe, I don't know if she look like she could be anywhere from 29 to 32 or something. But she hopping in the V. I don't got the V. So, that's another thing that is a value shifter. Every woman almost in America has a car. So you got to know. See, I'm going to walk up and say what I got to say regardless. If I like you, if I see you and I want to talk to you, I'm going to do it regardless. However, I see the nuances in the matrix. If you're on foot, she's going to see that. She's going to see the nuances in the matrix. She's going to act on those. They're going to mean something to her. Unfortunately, they're going to mean something to her. That's why I say work on your Instagram, work on your media, have a nice bio, you know what I'm saying? And post stories and shit like that, because you want to show through the Instagram that, hey, I have a life. I have a life. He said, don't have a car yet. Neither. That's a deal breaker for most women. Yeah. Yeah, especially these older women. These two chicks, I keep these Spanish chicks next to me. I don't know why, because they right next to the fucking glass. So I keep seeing them every time I walk. But I didn't even mean to this time. But every woman has in their minds the representation of the ideal guy that they want. And I'm 30, just turned 30. I'm relatively young, right? To them. And to the chicks right there, two chicks right there. But to the other chicks in there, I'm probably the same age, whatever. It's three other chicks in there. But they all have a car to go with what Pill just said. The average woman, the average 20-year-old chick has a car, or they're using their mom's shit. But if they, hey, I just said this as I walked across the street earlier. They have one of the two. So either way, guys are cooked. They have either the car and they live with their mom or dad, or they have the fucking job. The average guy only has one of those. I'm not gonna say that the average guy might not have some money, some hustle, something going on, but that's the only time where that guy really is in action, in motion. You know what I'm saying? You can have, I know in the spiritual community, there's something called money blocks. I've looked into it. I haven't looked into it for a long time, but and it makes sense because I do a lot of journaling, and I know energy could be stored in the body. So people can be blocked from their blessings energetically. So like a lot of guys are not getting a lot of money. It takes money sometimes, like to really do what you need to do. Hold on, Shorty. Shorty's still looking at me. Bro. Hold on. I ain't gonna lie. Little Shorty was looking good though. She just gave me one of them. Hold on. She just gave me one of them. Yo, who in here still? Drop a one if you're still in the chat. It gets mad early. I'm thinking it's like later in the day. I was gonna give Shorty my Instagram, but the other chick, it was they just opened. Okay, Pill. So look, I was gonna give Shorty. It was a chick that had a Dunkin' Donuts shirt on. She looked Spanish. She kind of thick. She got on sweatpants. I was gonna talk to her. When I came to the door, she seen me, but she broke her neck. She broke her neck like 3 times looking at me. So I was gonna say something, but the white woman right here had 2. I don't know where she pulled the cards out of. The fucking I don't know what they call it. Not cards, but like pamphlet. Some Jesus Christ type shit. I told her I was Muslim. I had to give it back. Because first thing that I thought in my mind when I had took that joint, I'm like, this joint look kind of like that, like the text on it look kind of witchy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, nah, I don't want this. She's like, my daughter made these. Da 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 da. I said, hey, listen. I took it real quick. I looked at it. I said, I'm Muslim, and gave it back. The other girl took it. The one that I was gonna bag, she took it. But I'm not doing it. I'm no longer accepting pamphlets and things from people. Like, that should be the wrong, like, nah, I'm not. I ain't even really fully Muslim, but I'm just not doing that. But listen, now I got to get Shorty when she come back out here, because I missed her because the girl gave us them pamphlets, and then the store just opened, and then but Shorty was breaking her neck, so I'll be surprised if she turned me down, for real, for real. Sometimes they break their neck though, and then they still reject you. He said that was a spiritual attack. I swear to God, bro, I could look at someone in their eyes and tell if they're a demon or not. So, like, she had the eyes of, like, they was kind of yellow. Like, now I ain't gonna lie, she looked like she could be a good person though, but it was just like you said, I think like that was kind of, it was like indirect, like timing, synchronicity type of thing. Like, cause I just walked over, I'm thinking it's like 2:00, but it's really still mad early. So they just opened. He said Jesus is king. And that's the thing, I don't even want to talk religion right now. Like, that was just some bullshit. And I always got this thought process, like, I be telling people, like, and it's a little joke that I be telling people, I'm like, why do Christians think everybody else is Christian? That's why, like, when I said I'm Muslim, it fucked her up. Like, they think everybody else is Christian, bro. Like, how the fuck is you How the fuck you gonna come up to me and say Jesus loves you, or any of that? Whole time, it's like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different religions. So there's no way that you know I'm Christian, but you just know that I could probably pull this person into the thing. But listen, I respect it though. That's one thing about it. You gotta shoot your shot. You never know who gonna really get down with that shit. Jesus King, Jesus saves, bro. Nah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's cool and everything, but today's not even about that. So that's why it fucked me up. Like, I seen Shorty. I was trying to talk to Shorty, so I'm trying to get some, you know what I'm saying, some yams, and she trying to make it about, the big man upstairs, and it just was like, it was too much. It was too much. Bad timing. Sometimes it's not, it's just not good timing. Like, you know what I mean? Do you believe in him? I believe in. I don't want to talk about religion, bro. Pilgrimage. Yo, y'all funny in here. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all funny, bro. I'm trying to get Shorty the Dunkin' Donuts worker. I just want to give her my Instagram. But see, she got the whip too. She got the whip. She ain't this shit right here. I shouldn't be showing her shit, but she don't even got I ain't gonna say she don't got a nice car. It's straight, but like, it's straight, but like, just the fact that a chick has a car, I'm telling you, that changes their whole thought process. Like, you don't even got that. You feel me? So when y'all get rejected, always just understand that sometimes it's the little things. It's nothing too crazy. It's nothing what you might think. It be the little things like, oh, this motherfucker ain't got a whip. That just changed your whole system, your whole program. You know what I'm saying? It changes everything, bro. Who's still in here, man? Drop a 1 in the chat if you're still in here. I'm waiting on Shorty. She came in after her, so I'm gonna say something to her. This is gonna be my second approach of the day. I'm not gonna say it in front of you. I'm gonna mute y'all though. I ain't gonna lie. If she reject me after this, I'm gonna be like, damn. She might reject me though, because I was just sitting out here the whole time. See, I pick up on all the little things because I've been approaching so many women. They pay attention to everything, bro. Not all the time, but there's subconsciously they be seeing shit like, oh, this motherfucker, he waited for me out here. It's good, chat. What y'all doing? What y'all talking about?
Bro, I know she ain't in this motherfucker eating and shit. I always tell y'all, I do way better when the camera off. Every time I record the interaction or something, it never be the way it be when as soon as I cut the camera off, chick have we have a way better vibe. But I don't know why I be succeeding so much when the camera off. She don't went in here and got stuck in this shit. What percent we on? We on 11%, bro. Damn. Nah, her shit crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Who in here? Drop a 1 if you in the chat. I'm the only Will. Where you at? I'm finna come squab with you for the name. Listen, man. I'm about to do an infield, bro. I'm gonna do an infield. I gotta get a new mic off of TikTok though. I gotta get a whole new mic off of TikTok because for some reason the mic I got it don't work. It don't work when it ain't on a charger. Cause I'm about to do an infield, bro. I need my mic to work and I need to go infield and do that shit. Cause that was a good interaction. She wasn't interested, but it was like the way my body language was. I did that shit perfectly. Cause it could have been worse. Can't front. Depending on like my body language, she came out the joint, she was walking. I did not chase. So you got your body language could make you look like or seem like you chasing. And that's the worst thing you could do. That is the worst thing you could do. Win, lose, or draw, don't chase. Especially if you're gonna see the shorty again, you go live this fight another day. As long as you don't chase. If you chase,
she's going to think you're weird. I'd rather her say, no, I'm okay, I'm not interested, or whatever. What's good, Jelly? It don't matter what a chick says. As long as I don't chase you, I'm good with myself. Like, and it's all in the body language, because you could say anything, but it's all about the feet. Oh no, I'm just outside, you know what I'm saying? I've been out here for a couple hours. The phone really on 11%, so we're gonna get ready to, you know what I'm saying? I really got a charger though, now that I'm thinking about it. Listen, you're not gonna get every woman. I tell you that all the time. I really don't need every woman. I really don't care. I appreciate rejections. A lot of time a woman rejected you based on what you got on. Majority a woman is looking at what you got on. And then they looking at the way you talking to them, like how you sound and all that shit. So if your energy and everything not right, you're gonna be cooked. So a lot of time, you're not really getting rejected, bro. Like my boy said, it's a stage. It's all a stage, bro. And I just got done telling y'all earlier. I gotta say this, even though ain't nobody in here. When you go up and approach them, they think that you're either on their level or beneath them. That shit is the most cockiest shit in the world, but it's just the way they think. I always tell y'all, when I was in school or other places, I never approached. And that kept them in their fucking place. That's literally the truth. As soon as you approach, they think that they don't know. There's no way you're that guy if you're approaching me. Even if you are, you have to be this fucking ideal guy approaching me. You see what I'm saying? Which, even if you are the ideal guy approaching her, follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, Game Like Will 30. Same name on here with a 30 at the end of it.
Why you ask that? Let me ask you why you ask that. I'm gonna give y'all some more advice. If you see two chicks, go after the one you originally wanted, the first one that you laid eyes on. Even if it don't work. And if you see another one a couple seconds after the first one, continue to talk to the first one. Unless the second one come in and give you immediately mad attention. But never switch like that. Talk to the one you're talking to. Let me see. Bill Cosby said, don't have a car yet. Neither. That's a deal breaker for most women. I find that interesting. I find that very interesting. But at the same time, I kind of see why women would do such a thing like that. But it's funny to me. It's very interesting that how guys would take a woman in a position that women won't take guys in. That shit is fucking amazing. But it's also amazing how, what's the first thing that guys gonna do when they get their car? Go talk to some bitches. They're not even gonna be like, yo, them bitches wasn't fucking with me when I ain't had this shit. They're not even gonna think like that. And then they're gonna be like, it's like you can't get mad if people using you if you don't hold people accountable for using you. Well, if you don't acknowledge the fact that when you didn't have what you have now, that they wasn't around. No matter what level of life you go to, there's gonna be bloodsuckers. Period. And I think people don't understand that part of like life in general. I think like that's what life is. So you really got to look after yourself. And that's the point right there. It's not that you can't give people things. It's not that you can't help people with things, but you have to pour from a full cup. Period. That means you have to pour into yourself first. Why it say 0 people in here and you keep saying stuff? First of all, how old are you and where are you from? And did you follow me on Instagram yet? I bet you didn't. Yeah, man, it's weird. A lot of women have cars. Like, I could literally stare out into the fucking parking lots and streets, and the ratio of woman to man drivers is definitely like, there's a lot of white guys with cars, but like, I'm a black guy. Like, I can like I know, like, friend groups, like, you know, like the ratio, because you know you're a part of the people that might not have. So it's like, I you know, that's one thing I could always look at. It's funny to me though, because even when I had cars, I had no maintenance, no car maintenance. Like, now that I'm older, I'm 30, like, I know people that's based, I know certain mechanics and shit, and I'm interested in that type of shit myself, so it's easy right now. But every car I ever had, if something went wrong with it, whatever, I had to take it to a mechanic. Now I'm spending $60 here, $40 here. It was just annoying. So I just feel like a lot of women finish high school and or go to college, or they get a job as a nurse or at some type of hospital, and I just feel like a lot of guys tend to fall out of line, like, with the system, like, period, in general, no matter which way they do it. You know what I'm saying? And what age or what point or what time they do that shit. What's good, Jackie? Where you from? How old is you and where you from? I only got $20 to my name. I'm trying not to spend my money though. I'm not gonna tell you, like, I might have something else, but I'm not trying to spend my 20. I only got 20 for this month. I ain't gonna hold you. So if I even want to get a drink out of Starbucks right now or coffee, I'm not doing it. It might taste good now, but by later, I'm gonna be like, damn, why did I do that? I'm all about that preservation right now. Hey, I ain't no broke boy though. Let's be real. I'm just not rich. I don't really got no money, but I'm not broke. You know what I'm saying? My boy Pill came back in this motherfucker. Discipline is key. It really is. Like, even me staying on here, like, I'm basically at that point where, well, I put my phone on the charger, so I'm sitting down, so that's kind of saving me right now. But I'm just in this metamorphosis state right now where it's like, you can do anything. And then I think about the fact that it's Friday. I'm like, why would you go back to the crib? Like, you're not tired. You know what I'm saying? I usually get tired around, like, you know, around, I don't know if it will be this time or a couple hours, maybe like 2 or 1 or I don't know. Literally go to sleep. I did not go to sleep well, let me stop saying I didn't go to sleep last night. I woke up last night. If that makes sense. Like, my sleeping pattern is totally backwards. But look at this spider. I don't know if y'all can see it. Y'all can't. But yeah, it's funny, man. It's funny. It's funny. Even getting a job is not really technically hard. Actually, at all. Like, I could get a temp job right now. Do I want one? Hell nah. I ain't gonna lie, I don't want it. Hey, but I might have to do that shit for like a little cool month for real. If I get a temp job, bro, I'm going live on this shit every day. It ain't even about the job though. It's about that. It's about the assets that you get. Like the average guy doesn't have anything. This is what it really boils down to when it comes to money and shit. Average guy doesn't have nothing to show for it. No car, no house, whatever. No motorbike, no nothing. These are the things that, believe it or not, women are dead looking at. Like, you would not believe it. You would not believe it because, like, and like I said, it's funny because as soon as you, what's good, Hannah? How you doing? Where you from? The second you got what you didn't have, you just happen to look better. Like, how the fuck do you look better because you got some shit? You the same person. But that's like us saying, how do they look better with that BBL? How do they look better with that new hairstyle? How do they look better with this, that, and the third? With their eyebrows done. Listen, one thing about a female, bro, when she got them fucking either them leggings on, or sometimes chicks will wear them like baby blue pants, like them little shits that, especially when they petite, you know what I'm saying, and they make their body just look nice and just, I don't know, but like taking care of your hygiene and throwing on the right outfits do matter. It's just, it do, like it do, you know what I'm saying, and it just do. You know what I'm saying? It just do. Shorty right there. Little college student. Yeah. What's up with y'all though? We way off topic now. Like I said, man, my program consists of not being thirsty. And I'm gonna keep it a buck. It's easy to not be thirsty because all you have to do is focus on yourself. Now it's 12 months in a year. All 12 months of them that year, you can if you know how to approach women and know what to do, you'll never have to feel thirsty. But when you shoot your shot, there's always a chance of you, quote unquote, feeling thirsty. But that's because you think you're thirsty. No one else thinks you're thirsty. That's just social conditioning. Damn, I got a big ass scrape on my shoe. Yeah, I need some new shoes too, though. I got like only 3 pairs of shoes, though, for real. I need some new shoes. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't even say, nah, I could use some new shoes. I got shoes that's clean and shit, but I just don't care to really, like, that's the one thing that I don't care about. I care more about hoodies and pants and shirts and jackets, and shoes is like, I just don't care about shoes. I feel like that shit could be, like, you could get a pair of shoes anytime. Like, my boy Pill said, discipline is key. It's weird, bro. Like, women really notice that when a guy is disciplined. The whole world can notice that shit. Or can feel it, can sense it. That shit is important. That's why I say, like, running behind women does not work, because they're already assuming you want to fuck. That's the problem. Like, that wasn't so heavy in America when we were like a little younger. Right now, I feel like it ain't even about fucking though. It's just like women just think niggas ain't shit a lot of times. So Stu said you fuck with Chief Keef, yeah. I say you gotta really, first of all, I say a lot of shit on this channel, and I see why certain people, not the trolls, fuck the trolls, but I see why certain people would be like, man, what is he talking about? Because I speak scattered all over the place. But when you watch my videos back over time, or you ask me a specific topic and you realize that I'm saying the same shit I said before, then you start to get the bigger picture. Like, now he really making sense, and I could really what he's saying. Because I'm gonna answer what y'all said in there too. I see what you just said, Cosby, but in terms of, like, I always say, periodically you'll hear me say friendships matter more than women, and I genuinely believe that. And it's funny, now I ain't gonna say that, but yeah, friendships matter more than women and shit like that. Even most women will toot their nose up at a guy and then go sit down and talk to their girlfriend about the nigga. So they're doing what I'm saying. They're doing exactly what I'm saying. See, there's no such thing as a perfect person. Women aren't perfect, men aren't perfect. It's just whoever feels like they're right and is being supported, and the other person doesn't feel like they're right or is being unsupported, at the time is the person that's going to have the better outcome in the situation. Women, especially nowadays, or I don't know how long it's been happening, but from what I see, a lot of women, they pair bond, they connect, and um, guys, as guys, we have that ability, but a lot of guys are not as tight as they could and should be. But that we're gonna talk about more about that. I'm gonna make videos about social circle gaming. I've been trying to do that anyway. I'm gonna do that. I ain't gonna say today, but hopefully, if everything goes right today, I'll make a video on. I'm gonna just start doing that in this October. I'm gonna start doing that in this Gametober because I got this thing I call PFs, potential friends, and they always come around. Y'all probably got a couple right now. It's what is after associate. An associate is somebody you see when you're out in public. You say what's good. A potential, y'all may text. You got their number, and like y'all be trying to set up plans to go like do shit, go to places and shit, but it may not fall through and shit. So like that's on you to be more sure about what you want to do, if that makes any sense. I can't even explain what I'm trying to say. Can you stop talking so hostile? Question mark. Hold on. Pill said, I'll buy some shoes if I have to, but I don't put my energy into kicks. LOL. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, it's a saying, like, here and there you'll hear girls say, first thing I look at when I see a guy is his teeth in his shoes. Now, that's like probably some like traditional or tribal or some type of historical reason behind it. When I first look at a chick, I'm looking at them thighs. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, them yams. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm looking at them yams. I'm looking at your face. I'm looking at your skin tone. Yeah, I'm looking at a lot. I'm literally looking at that ass though, I'm not gonna lie. Because I just seen 3 chicks walk past and I had to really think, what is it that I'm consistently, because I'm looking at a couple things, but consistently I gotta see that ass. What's good, bro? But for us, I think they're looking at the certain things, bro, and I don't know exactly what it is, but they seeing certain shit. And because we're not women, we just don't know. We just don't fucking know. Yeah, I just try to holler at some shit. She said she was married, bro. Shit, she had them yams too. Blue eyes, yams. She was nice though. You said do a flip. Hell no.
I was just going to say.
How you doing? Go in the chat. Go in the chat. Go in the chat. Some people still dressing like it's the summer. I guess it just depends what time of the day you come out the house in. If you got a fucking car. Brian said, "Hey gang, did you grow up in the hood?" Nah. When I was in like 3rd grade, I lived around. I've been around though. Enough. I feel like I've seen enough. Who in the chat, man? Drop a 1 if you in the chat. My boy Loyal, I'm about to give you a wrench, bro. There you go, man. I peeped the loyalty. I'm a Leo. I'm big on loyalty. But Pill, do me a favor. Pump them hearts in the chat, man. Get me in the algorithm a little bit, man. Pump them hearts in the chat. Just a couple people coming in. We're having a little bit of a, I'm just on I'm enjoying the weather. I'm chilling for real. And I feel like I'm pretty much done, but I'm still in the chat. I'm still here. Like I said, well, this is the Gametober takeover. And we just, any questions y'all got, feel free to ask. I'm here. Who the fuck is that? Pill motherfucking Cosby, man. See, I don't like my sleep schedule, bro. Cause I literally be up. Like right now I'm up, but it's like I don't even know if it's my sleep schedule though. I think I gotta get another electric scooter, bro. it's being on foot. That shit make it way crazier. Like, I'm still grinding though. That's what's so funny. Like, I'm grinding regardless. Like, that's one thing I learned about life. Like, I don't care if I'm in jail. Like, I'm going live. And not only am I going live, I'm posting videos. I don't post videos every day, but I be posting videos. What's good, Hunter? I remember you. I love when I see people come back. Cosby said, crazy thing is most of the people in my family is Leos. Yeah, man, we rock. You feel me? We rock. You feel me? We them chosen ones, for real, for real. Yeah, man, we them ones. Yeah, man. We them ones, man. I'm new, so what are you? Oh, you new? I thought I seen you in here before. I'm chilling, bro. I'm a lifestyle and dating coach. Any questions you got, ask. Where you from? And how's your dating life going? I'm really chilling right now. I'm Taurus. Loyal is in our blood too. For sure, bro. I gotta do my research on the Tauruses. I think my sister a Taurus. I think that's April. April? I think she is a Taurus. I think so.
If I want to get back on 95, do I go up that way?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
next time.
Have a good one. You said, life, I just started this new school, so I'm going ghost. What you mean? What you mean you going ghost? What the? I'm amazed.